First of all, I want to congratulate you for your maiden first sitting as the Deputy Speaker. I want to also thank the Speaker for admitting my notice calling the attention to matters of urgent public importance on matters pertaining to ceasefire and law and order situation. While thanking you also, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I want to also express my displeasure on the time allotted for the questioning hour. We have no other business. At least question hour time should be extended so that we relieve our sorrows, our pains, and we will be relieved with the answers. Because we're not doing this in our own, in our own interest. We're putting every question in the interest of the general publics. If we continue this, there will be a total uprising among the publics as well. So in future, I want to request you to be more generous in the time allotment. Because today you see, star questions, we have only 19 questions so far. Out of 19, only 7 were entertained. The rest 12 had gone lapsed. Yes, if it's lapsed also, we can take it up in the next, because the provision allows, the new amendment, 2023 Rules and Procedure of Business, it allows. But still then, every question has its own time. Therefore, it will be good in future if we give such time. And one more thing, I want to apprise the Leader of the House and the Speaker is, during assemblies, it will be very good if you give notice to all those ministers to be in station so that they answer the questions given to them. I agree with our Forest Minister. We feel sorry for him. We wish him the fastest recovery. But due to his non-availability, being sick, taking treatment, I had to withdraw my one very important question that is based on areca nuts and timber, and along with the dermatics. This is one very important question. I had to keep it as temporarily withdrawn. Therefore, I want the Speaker to give strict instruction to all those ministers who are not sick to attend assemblies and entertain the questions. I asked for time because yesterday my start question number 8 pertaining to Home Department was lapsed. And while taking these chances, I wanted to give a brief statement on ceasefire. Now, why did I ask this question, Mr. Deputy Speaker? Is in the backdrop of what has happened in Manipur. This should be a wake-up call to us. Looking at this incident, if we don't take corrective measures and start acting upon, then we'll be in a big problem. If we don't start preparing now, it will have far-reaching consequences. The ethnic clashes that happened in Manipur, it's been 1 year, 4 months already. Till now, there is never ending. How did it happen? Why did it happen? Are very important things to study. Ethnic clashes between the Kuki and Zo and Meitei happened. It is out of control and it has been happening for more than 1 year, 4 months now. It continues. It has taken nearly 300 lives and maybe in a few days from now, it may even cross. But the astonishing thing is, more than 400 weapons, automatic weapons, along with ammunition, have been stolen. Until now, the state of Manipur is under recovery, but they cannot recover. They have recovered nearly 3,000 weapons, but no ammunition. Today, if we don't do a tribal composition in the posting and transfer of strength of DES and police personnel in our state, if there is a mutiny, God forbids, But if there is an ethnic clashes, what will happen to our state? It will be worse than Manipur. I appreciate the Chief Minister, the leader of the House. He has admitted that Nagas has gone beyond control. Individualism, groupism, tribalism, so on and so forth. Now, when I look at the answer, number 2, the reply was Nagaland Police Department does not have a comprehensive transfer policy covering the constabulary, non-commissioned officers, non-gazetted officers, and gazetted officers. When I saw this answer, I was shocked, I was surprised. 78 years of statehood. We have the best officers, IPS officers, the most learned officers in our state. Until today, they could not bring up a comprehensive transfer and policy, posting policy in the state. Therefore, I want to request the Deputy Chief Minister under his leadership to bring out a comprehensive transfer and posting policy for the state. Now, in annexure, when you go as per the strength of the DFs, it's quite shocking. This is why I wanted to apprise the Home Department that they should start doing some exercise. So that in case, God forbids, I said God forbids, ethnic clashes happen, the situation will not go out of control. But today, if we go in this manner, I can give you in the Nagaland will be up in flames and will be finishing the state. It will go worse than the Manipur state. Now, for example, let me go to my own district headquarters. The strength of DEF in PEG district headquarters is 425, wherein Chakasangs alone are 269. I've calculated the percentage. 64% of the police personnel in PEG is Chakasangs. Now, how do you think? If something happens, will the Chakasangs be able to control the situation? Like Manipur. In Manipur, 92% of the mighty officers were posted in the valley area. 95% of the tribal officers, Kukizo, they were posted in the hill areas. That's why they could not control anything. They had to favor their own people, their own men. So here also, PEG 64%. You come to Mokokchung. Mokokchung has 849 strength, out of which 661 are ours. They occupy 74% of the strength. Zenepoto strength is 705, whereas our Sumi brothers, they have 573. That means they occupy 82% of the strength. Coming to Woka has 563, out of which our Lotha brothers are 508. That is 91% plus are Lothas. Now, how do we control the situation? I don't know how the officers are going there and controlling things. If he's supposed to go to Woka, an officer, he will start shivering in his pants, knowing that the whole police force is Lotha people only. He will not be able to have the guts to administer. So this is why I was calling the attention of this House and the Home Department to do some exercises as far as the strength and transfer and postings are concerned. Now coming to ceasefire. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to give a small statement. Yes, constructive criticism as well as constructive suggestions as well. Whether the department takes it or not, it's up to them. But to me, I believe time has come for us to ponder seriously the benefits of ceasefire. I believe ceasefire is being imposed to bring peace, tranquility in the state. But it has done more bad than good. ceasefire has become counterproductive. Over and above, I always give this statement. Ceasefire has become a license to threat and intimidation. A license to extort and multiple taxation. A license to ransom and kidnapping. Above all, a license to killing as well. Every day you see in the paper, one faction or the other, harassing publics, beating up the publics, even to the extent of pastors, has been harassed mentally under the guise of ceasefire. And under the umbrella of ceasefire, today, how much factions we have? Yesterday, our Honorable Home Minister gave a statement that we have 25 to 26 factions. Precisely in his paper, it was 26 factions. I don't know how much, it may be more, it may be less. The Home Department knows best. Therefore, I feel that all these nefarious activities popping up of mushrooms is all happening under the guise of ceasefire. So therefore, my opinion is, does the state really need ceasefire? Extension of ceasefire? Yes, if it needs ceasefire, don't you think it is high time the rules, the ground rules are to be changed? It's time for the state to seriously ponder as to whether ceasefire should be extended or not. If it's to be extended, the ceasefire ground rules need to be reviewed immediately, so that the current ground situation and the measures to control the violation can be incorporated and rule of law to be enforced. Now my suggestions are, please give that copy to CM, Deputy CM. Suggestion 1, the ceasefire agreement signed with the 5 groups as of now do not have any sustenance, allowances, or any other mechanism for compensation to the armed civil cadres of these groups. So therefore, the Government of India should provide a minimum monthly sustenance allowance to the members of the group which are in ceasefire along with monthly ration, so that these cadres do not go around extorting from general publics and creating law and order problem everywhere. Number 2 suggestion, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Instead of having just one person as the chairman of the ceasefire management group or board, it should be comprised of 3 regular committee members, commissions comprising of army, police, and a civilian person. And Mr. Deputy Speaker said, for the benefit of the House and the audience here, we don't need retired army officers. We don't need retired police officers. We have present smart army and police officers. Those retired are redundant. They have no power. They cannot do anything. The other day I went through the statement of the ceasefire management group. He was confused. He was beating around the bush. He did not know exactly what his powers were. Trying to shift blame to the ground rules only. Ceasefire monetary shell should also be within the control of the state government. Since it is above the state government, government has no control over them. That's what I see. If I'm subjected to correction, of course. Number 3 suggestion is to immediately remove all individual ceasefire officers from Dimapur and instead have a single building structure, ideally based at Kohima, should be created for proper and smooth functioning, wherein the ceasefire chairman, committee, and all its staff all can be grouped or housed in one area. This would also help in better coordination and quick disposal of ceasefire violations. The security to this building structure can be provided by Nagaland Police, Assam Rifles, and logistical expenditure can be borne by the Government of India under security-related expenditure, a scheme under MHA. All such groups which are not in ceasefire agreement with Government of India needs to be dealt strictly. I repeat this very important point, Mr. Deputy Speaker. All such groups which are not in any ceasefire agreement with Government of India needs to be dealt strictly as per the law of the land. Such outfits needs to be banned also. Number 5, members of all such groups which are not in any ceasefire agreement should not be a part of NNPG groups or any other groups. The government needs to give strict directives, number 5 point. Number 6, the government needs to give strict directives to all the other 25, 26 or 24 factions to stop issuing parallel orders and directives to the general publics immediately. Or the publics are confused. Which order to follow? We have a mandated government headed by our dynamic chief minister. So I think order should be given by this government and no other government. Last, but not the least, the role of the state government should be crystal clear. As of now, it is full of contradictions, paradoxes, and last but not the least, real rule of law needs to be enforced. Thank you, Deputy Speaker, sir.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir, before I give my statement on this ceasefire and law and order solution in the state, I want to clarify on star question 8, which our honorable member have raised. Deputy Speaker, sir, yes, there is no till date, there is no policy for transfer costing, but we'll take note of that. In regard to this transfer costing in the districts, I would like to request all the members not to request for your Jawans or officers to take in your own district. For the last 5-6 years, we are trying our best. Our DGP, he is doing his best. We did not implement this. 자가상, 속 자가정자가 고해보면, 노타, 속 노타, 목하들 고해보면, every district, 모고총, 무역부도, 모은, 교상, 기프리, 아지브라, 모름브라미, 액답이 엔들된 노코리고, 난입이고 있는 거야. 아메리칸이 그래 하시게 해도 it is our own pressure. ROC, we have also tried our best that those officers or Jawans, those who have stayed more than 3 years in their one posting place. I mean, it to be Kuri or Gogana Kuri, one night. It is good that our honorable member have raised this issue. So from today, I will not entertain. Please don't mind. And whatever you have given suggestion, department, we have taken note of that. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I rise to give statement on the calling attention to matter of urgent public importance under Rules 54 pertaining to ceasefire and law and order solution in the state. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to inform the House that despite the increase in the instances of civil society's action, such as the shutdown in Manipur in April 2024, the threat issued by the NSNK Kango Group to a local contractor, our law and order missionaries have been active, making regular arrests and ensuring law enforcement. I would like to inform this August House that government has written to the chairman, ceasefire monitoring groups and ceasefire supervisory board this month, highlighting the instances of ceasefire violation and seeking action on the same. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to report that our police force has been making regular arrests in respect of extortion cases by the factions between January and June 24. 32 extortion cases have been registered and 35 persons have been arrested. 21 persons have been arrested in Dimapur, 5 in Chimigidima, and 3 in Tunsang. Of the 35 arrested for extortion, figures are shown below. The rest belongs to the other factions. 8 belongs to NNC FGN, 7 belongs to NSN IN, 6 belongs to NSN K Kango, 4 from NSN K Niki. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to report that the number of persons belonging to the different factions arrested by the police and security forces combined stood at 106 as on 28 August 2024 from January 2024. Till date, 25 persons belonging to the different factions were arrested under 11 cases of abduction, kidnapping. Till date, 26 persons belonging to the different factions were arrested in relation to cases for violation of Arms Act. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, during this calendar year, Nagaland government has accorded sanction for 17 persons to be detained under the National Security Act 1980. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, crime situation in the state is under control, with the police registering a good number of cases under different sections of the law. Between January to June 2024, a total of 724 cases were filed by the police. During the calendar year of 2023, more than 2,486 cases were filed by the police. Under Arms Act, the police registered 41 cases till June 2024. Of this calendar year, compared to 73 in 2023, 154 cases under NLTB Act. This year, compared to 370 cases in 2023. 116 drugs-related cases compared to 357 cases in 2023. During this calendar year, drugs worth more than 12 crores as per NCB Narcotic Control Bureau have been seized. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, in respect to the extension of ceasefire, I would like to remind the August House the following. For the NSCR and NSCNK, NSCNK Kambo, NSCNK Niki factions of Government of India extended the ceasefire of NSNR and NSNKN for a period of 1 year with effect from 28 April 2024 till 27 April 2025. Out of these 26 factions in Nagaland, we have 5 groups have ceasefire agreement with Government of India. 21 are yet to get ceasefire. Ceasefire review meetings are held periodically in the state The last one being the CFMG and CFSP meeting dated 27 March 2024 to highlight and keep in check any violation to the agreed ceasefire ground rules. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, in our state, certain pockets have been declared as disturbed area under Section 3 of the Armed Forces Special Power Act 1958 for a period of 6 months with effect from 1st April 2024. 8 districts, namely Dimapur, Newnan, Chimukidima, Moon, Kipiri, Loklak, Peg, and Beren district in Nagaland. Police stations, Kozoma, Kohima North, Kohima South Zabza, and Ezocha Police Station in Kohima District, Mangalumpa, Mokokchung, Longto, Tuli, Longchim, and Anaki, C Police Station in Mokokchung District, Yanglok Police Station in Longlen District, Handari, Champang, and Ralan Police Station in Wokha District, and Katashi, Oboto, Sataka, Soroto, Znyoto, and Akanado Police Station in Znyoto District. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, we have 15 designated camps for different groups. A summary of designated camps may be seen as under: 9 NSN IM camp, 3 NSN KN camp, 1 NSN R camp, and 1 NSN Niki camp, 1 NSN K1 Pango group. Total 15 designated camps we have in our state. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, we assure the members of this August House that our police force is leaving no stone unturned to ensure the maintenance of law and order in our state. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir.